Hello people of the internet, my name's Nihill. I'm from the United States, I make videos on YouTube, and I live here in Argentina. And one of the biggest questions I always get is, why do I not speak Spanish? Well, there's several reasons for that. It's like, I'm from the United States, a lot of people in the United States growing up don't learn other languages. Okay, I didn't take any kind of foreign language in school until I was in high school. And when I was in high school, I didn't learn Spanish. Like, we had a choice of either taking Spanish or French. We had to take one of them in order to graduate from high school. I chose French because I wanted to take French because I thought it was cool. And somehow I barely passed that. I barely passed this class. I was like the worst student. I studied for hours and hours on end. So basically when we had to take the final test, there was like 4 parts of the final test, right? The first part was like a speaking part. We would have to speak back and forth, like have a conversation in French, back and forth with the teacher. I basically failed that part. I basically had to like ace all the other parts. Like the rest of the test was like multiple choice, where they like read you off questions like in French, and you had to answer them. Like the rest of it was like multiple choice. There was like a listening comprehension where you had like multiple choice, and then like a reading comprehension multiple choice, and then you had to like write out sentences or something. Like basically I had to ace that part of the test in order to even pass. Like I basically got like a C- on that, so that's pretty much failing. I remember in school, I even did bad in like English. In English class, I barely passed that. The only subjects I was good at was like math and science, because I understood, but like even in English, I suck in English. You guys should see how much, like, when I make my videos, you should really see how much footage I'll film, because I'll like mess everything up, even speaking like in English, and I'll have to like refilm everything like several times in order to like say what I'm trying to say. Yeah. What was I saying? I always end up having to like refilm the same things like 4 or 5 times in order to like say what I'm trying to say. Like even in English, like I suck at English. I can't even speak in English. So that's like the first thing. I couldn't even like learn a foreign language in school. So now I'm older, I'm out of school, I've like never studied a foreign language. I'm like 27, 28, I think. I'm trying to remember. When I met Dustin, my friend Dustin, obviously he speaks like perfect Spanish, but when I met him, I hadn't learned any kind of foreign language in over 10 years, so I have like no practice. My knowledge of Spanish at the point is like, you know, I might be able to like count to 10 in Spanish. That's about it. The only thing I know about Argentina at this point is that I was next to Chile, that like back in the 80s they fought a war against the UK over the Falkland Islands, and that the movie Starship Troopers took place in Buenos Aires, and that Buenos Aires was the capital of Argentina. I know absolutely nothing about Argentina at this point when I met my friend Dustin I make YouTube videos with. So then when I started making YouTube videos with Dustin, I wasn't trying to get like any kind of fans like in Argentina or anything. I just want to I like to make like my friends laugh. I like to make my coworkers laugh by telling a lot of jokes. So I started a channel where I want to, you know, like express myself, like tell jokes and stuff. So Dustin's like, yeah, you're a funny guy. I have this idea to make a YouTube video. He wanted to make a YouTube video with me where he's trying to teach me like some Spanish phrases, or more specifically like Argentine Spanish phrases. You come make a video with me on my channel where I try to teach, because Dustin wanted to make this video where he's teaching a gringo Argentine Spanish. And he's like, you make this video with me and then I'll help you start your own YouTube channel. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go to his house, I start making, you know, like some YouTube videos on my channel, and I make a few videos on his channel where he's trying to teach me like some Spanish. But I mean, at this point, I don't even really care about Spanish. I just want to do this on his channel so he can help me like start my own channel. And you know, somehow because of this, a lot of people that start watching my channel were from Argentina, because a lot of the people that watch Dustin's channel were also from Argentina. Again, at this point, I don't really know anything about Argentina. Eventually, as the story of my life goes on, we end up moving to Argentina. Yes, I've been here for like over 3 years now. No, I haven't learned any Spanish. Like even as a kid trying to learn foreign languages, I sucked at it. It's like, try teaching a 30-year-old man a new language. That's like almost impossible. I don't want to learn a new language. You know, I've learned just enough to get around and stuff. I can go in a cab and be like, vamos, avenida, Cabildo, like 2350 or whatever, and I can tell them what address to drive me to. You know, I can like read a menu and understand, oh, like it says like sandwich with lechuga and tomate and pocho and mayonesa and like whatever else is on there. Like I understand, like if I go to the restaurant and I order some food, like what's on my sandwich, like what's on this hamburger that I'm ordering. That's about as much Spanish if I've ever learned. I'm too lazy, I'm too old. I mean, I've tried learning Spanish before, you know, I've done a few videos. Like here's the thing though, you guys have seen me trying to learn Spanish before. I've done videos in the past where I've tried to go on this website called like Duolingo and try to like teach myself Spanish through these like Spanish lessons that they give. But that's almost kind of like a lie, because you have to realize those videos are heavily edited. Like when I did like one of these lessons, like Okay, the video might have been like 5 or 6 minutes long, and it would actually sound like what I was saying was like some passable Spanish, but you guys don't see the whole truth. For every like minute of me like actually getting the lesson correct, there's like 10 tries of me just screwing everything up. So I don't know. Yes, I know there's a lot of people, 25% of the comments on my channel are like, you should learn Spanish. When are you gonna learn Spanish? It's like, you've lived in Argentina for like 10 years and you haven't learned Spanish. And no, I haven't lived here for 10 years. I've only lived here for 3. I think it is probably time for me to try to learn some Spanish again. I'm an old, fat, lazy, stupid American who's too stupid to learn a new language. Just back off, okay? Yeah, but that's like my life, so yeah. You said you didn't want to be part of this video! So back out of this video and let me do this video. Alright. That's the end of my video, I guess. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please like a video. All that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.